Welcome back to the channel where we explore the pinnacle of engineering and the absolute limits of luxury design. Today, we are shifting our focus from the asphalt to the azure waters of the Mediterranean as we witness a double reveal that is set to redefine the superyacht industry for 2026. The visionary team at Cass Yacht Design has just pulled the covers off two distinct concepts that represent the polar ends of the luxury maritime spectrum.
While many design houses are content to play it safe with incremental updates to traditional hull shapes, Cass is taking a much bolder approach, offering two vastly different visions for what life at sea should look like in the second half of this decade. Whether you are a fan of razor-sharp performance or sprawling villa-like comfort, these two vessels represent a masterclass in modern naval architecture and interior styling. It is a fascinating look at how the same design DNA can be mutated into two entirely different species of maritime excellence.
The first concept, which we will call the performance-oriented stallion of the pair, is a sleek, low-slung masterpiece of aerodynamics and fluid dynamics. From the very first glance, it is clear that this vessel was inspired by the world of high-performance supercars. It features a razor-sharp bow that looks capable of slicing through even the most aggressive swells with surgical precision. The superstructure is pulled back, giving it a long, aggressive hood-like forward deck that emphasizes speed and movement even when the vessel is at anchor.
The use of glass here is particularly striking. The main deck features wraparound windows that are tinted and integrated into the dark metallic hull, creating a seamless monochromatic look that is both sinister and sophisticated. It is a design that prioritizes a cockpit feel for the owner, where the connection between the helm and the water is as direct as possible. This is the boat for the owner who wants to feel the wind, hear the rush of the water, and arrive at their destination ahead of the fleet. But do not let the aggressive exterior fool you into thinking the interior is anything less than a five-star sanctuary. Inside this performance concept, Cass Yacht Design has utilized a minimalist aesthetic that relies on the quality of materials rather than ornate decoration. We are talking about brushed titanium accents, carbon fiber structural elements left exposed as art, and the highest grade of marine-grade leather. The layout is optimized for a smaller, more intimate group, focusing on massive open-plan spaces that flow naturally from the indoor lounge to the aft deck.
The Master Suite is a tour de force of design, positioned to offer 270-degree views of the horizon, making you feel as though you are sleeping on the water itself. It is a high-tech, high-speed retreat that proves you do not need thousands of tons of displacement to make a massive statement in the harbor. On the other side of the design table, Cass Yacht Design has presented a second concept that is the complete antithesis of the first. This is a vessel designed for the art of slow living and ultimate relaxation.
If the first concept was a supercar, this is a sprawling multi-story villa that just happens to float. This second design focuses on volume, beam, and the seamless integration of indoor and outdoor living spaces. It features a much more upright and commanding profile, with multiple tiered decks that offer a staggering amount of outdoor square footage. The focal point of this design is the massive beach club at the stern, which has been reimagined as a multi-level social hub.
It features an infinity pool that appears to spill directly into the ocean, flanked by foldable wings that expand the deck area when the yacht is at anchor, creating a private island experience. The philosophy behind this larger concept is one of transparency. Cass has utilized massive floor-to-ceiling glass panels throughout the entire superstructure, effectively erasing the boundaries between the opulent interior and the surrounding seascape. The main saloon is a vast, light-filled cathedral of luxury, featuring double-height ceilings in some areas to create a sense of scale usually reserved for the world's largest mega-yachts. The color palette here shifts toward warmer, more organic tones. Think bleached oak, soft cream textiles, and polished stone. It is a space designed for hosting large-scale events, with a dining area that can comfortably seat 20 guests, and multiple lounge areas that offer both social hubs and private corners for quiet reflection. The guest accommodations are equally impressive, with each VIP cabin feeling like a primary suite on a lesser vessel, complete with its own private balcony. Technologically, both concepts are designed to be at the forefront of the 2026 sustainability movement.
Cass Yacht Design is proposing a hybrid propulsion system that would allow for silent, zero-emission maneuvering in sensitive coastal areas and protected marine parks.
By utilizing a combination of high-capacity battery banks and high-efficiency generators, these yachts can maintain all hotel loads, including air conditioning and the various pools, for extended periods without the need to run engines. The hull forms have been optimized through advanced computational fluid dynamics to reduce drag and improve fuel efficiency by up to 15% compared to current industry standards. It is a commitment to the future of the oceans that is becoming a mandatory requirement for the next generation of billionaire owners who are increasingly conscious of their environmental footprint. What truly sets Cass Yacht Design apart in these two concepts is the attention to the human flow on board. They have spent countless hours studying how owners, guests, and crew move through these spaces. In both designs, the crew corridors are cleverly hidden to allow for world-class service without infringing on the privacy of the guests.
The galley and service areas are positioned to be as efficient as possible, ensuring that a 5-course meal can be served on the top deck as easily as a snack by the pool. It is this marriage of high-level aesthetics and practical operational intelligence that makes these concepts more than just pretty pictures. They are blueprints for a new way of living at sea. As we look toward the horizon of 2026, it is clear that the world of yachting is undergoing a radical transformation.
Owners are no longer satisfied with cookie-cutter designs. They want vessels that reflect their personal philosophies. Whether it is the raw, unadulterated power and sleekness of the performance concept, or the expansive, light-filled luxury of the villa-style vessel, Cass Yacht Design has provided two perfect answers to that demand. They have shown that luxury in the mid-2020s is about choice, technology, and an uncompromising connection to the natural beauty of the ocean.
These two concepts represent the pinnacle of current maritime thought, and we cannot wait to see which one makes the leap from the drawing board to the shipyard. The future of yachting has arrived, and it is looking more spectacular than ever.